The question for me is, like you got people that can experience and see and people that just don't their whole life. Why do you think you were chosen?
Oh, gosh, I wish I knew. That's my biggest question. Because even my young son says, why do we have this? And I went, because we're special. Like, we're different. I don't know. I really don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe because we can handle a lot of stuff?
Maybe. And that's probably why the investigation. Are you here to help people? I hate to bring it up, but I go back to that movie, like The Sixth Sense, because because you got to remember the director and writer was from an culturally Indian spiritual background, right? And the theme of that was helping people.
Yep.
Like you need to help people, and that's why we've probably given you this. But then again, some people just like don't want to know. Like they're scared of that.
Yes.
Do you think that's probably what draws you into investigation and going to houses and things like that? So, indirectly you want that confirmation.
Yep.
But indirectly you're helping the people that are there.
Yes.
To get some sort of closure, maybe.
Yep.
Maybe that's it.
Because they put things into my head, but I'm a little slow. I hear it and I'm like, but I just have a hard time trying to put it together. And it's not until after the fact it's like, oh, that's why that happened. It's just hard because when I hear spirits talk, they're in this ear and they're really close, but it's like mumbles.
What do you mean, in 1 year?
Just in my left ear.
Really?
It's like they're right there and they're... But I can't make out what they're saying. That's what frustrates me the most about that. There's no clear conversation like we hear each other now. It's just...
Do you think you have to silence yourself?
I'm pretty silent when that happens. Like, it takes me by surprise. I'm like, oh, here we go. But it'll only be if something bad, like really bad's going to happen, and it's like really close. And then I hear the whisper, and I'm like, oh my God, okay, I know what's going on. So I can distinguish things that way. I can't really understand what they're saying. And the more I listen, it's hard.
Wow.
Yeah. So I can hear growls perfectly clear in that ear.
Yeah. That would scare the crap out of me.
Takes a lot, especially at that school. Like it was trying to tell me something. And I said to them after it was all out in the open, someone was murdered on these grounds in this school, and it's where this sewing room has been built. They're like, oh, yeah, right, you're whacked, whatever. I'm like, I'm serious. You do your research. Because it was trying to get my attention to say, hey, this is what's happened, and it's been unresolved.
Yeah.
And I told them about it, and a week later they came back up and they said, yeah, you're absolutely right. There was a murder that took place on the grounds before the school was built, and it was specifically where that sewing room was